In a small town nestled in the valley of two towering mountains, there lived a young boy named Sam. Life in the town had always been predictable and peaceful. But for Sam, life had recently turned into a whirlwind of misfortune. His father, a carpenter, had suffered a severe injury and could no longer work. Sam, barely 16, had to take on odd jobs to support his family. One crisp morning, as Sam was delivering bread to a nearby village, a sudden storm rolled in. The sky darkened, the winds howled, and rain poured down in relentless sheets. Sam struggled to shield the basket of bread with his jacket, but the storm was unyielding. As he crossed a narrow wooden bridge over the river, a fierce gust of wind knocked the basket from his hands. Helplessly, he watched the bread tumble into the raging waters below. Defeated, Sam returned home soaking wet and empty-handed. The baker, an older man known for his temper, was furious and refused to pay Sam for the delivery. "You'll never amount to anything," the baker spat as Sam trudged out of the shop. Sam's heart sank. He felt the weight of his family's struggles bearing down on him. That night, Sam sat by the flickering light of a candle, staring at the small wooden bird his father had carved years ago. It reminded him of better times, of laughter and hope. With a deep breath, Sam made a decision. He would not let these hardships define him. Instead, he would find a way to create a better future. The next morning, Sam gathered scraps of wood from his father's workshop. Though he had no formal training, he had often watched his father work and had a natural knack for craftsmanship. Over the weeks, Sam worked tirelessly, crafting small toys, figurines, and trinkets. His first creations were rough, but with each piece, he improved. Sam began selling his creations at the local market. At first, the townsfolk were skeptical, but soon, his intricate designs caught their attention. Children marveled at his wooden animals with moving parts, and adults admired the craftsmanship of his carved ornaments. Slowly, Sam's work gained recognition, and orders started pouring in. One day, a traveling merchant noticed Sam's stall. Impressed by the young craftsman's talent, the merchant offered to take some of Sam's pieces to a larger city. Sam hesitated, unsure if his work was good enough, but his mother's encouraging words gave him the courage to accept. Weeks later, the merchant returned with news that Sam's creations had sold out and were in high demand. Over time, Sam's small stall grew into a thriving business. He employed local artisans, including his father, who had recovered enough to teach others the skills he had honed over a lifetime. Sam's workshop became the heart of the town, bringing prosperity to his community. Years later, as Sam stood on the steps of his large, bustling workshop, he reflected on his journey. The bad times had pushed him to discover his hidden talents and resilience. They had taught him the value of hard work, perseverance, and hope. What once seemed like insurmountable struggles had become the foundation of a great future, not just for him but for everyone around him. With a smile, Sam turned to greet a group of children who had come to learn carving from the town's most celebrated craftsmen. He knew the cycle of transformation would continue, proving once again that bad times can indeed make a great future.